Welcome back. So if you're new here, my name is Mide. Today I'm going to be talking about 7 tips that you will need to start your log. And number 1 tip is your mindset. How do you see logs as a solution or a way out of your present challenge? Have you concluded that log is cool and you don't mind having it on your head? And if you've gotten to this stage, then you're probably ready to lock your hair. And then number 2 is positive attitude. Is your attitude towards log positive? Like it's been positive for a very long time? Okay, locks look beautiful on a lot of people, and I think it's going to look great on me as well. I don't see anything wrong with locks. Do you have such attitude towards locks? If you do, then you're going to be all right when you lock your hair. The 3rd tip is how much can you afford to spend on locks? There are 3 different categories of people that I've been able to classify. The first set is those that are broke. There's another class that are not willing to spend so much on the hair. Okay, this other class that no matter what it costs to get the lock installed, they don't mind as long as they have their desired time to themselves and for other things in their life. Okay, if you don't have much to spend or you don't have nothing at all to spend on your lock, then you're going to be needing to install the locks by yourself. And there are 2 methods that you can start the lock in this regard. One is for you to start with braid locks, and the other is for you to start with 2-strand twist. After you must have decided which type of locks is going to suit your looks the best, then you must also have profiled your type of hair and how to go about it. As a matter of fact, these 2 methods of starter locks are great for any type of hair, to be honest. But if you have some cash to spend on the locks and you feel that you don't think that you can install the lock yourself, then you might want to go for styles like comb coils, finger coils, or even instant lock. They're not so expensive and I think they're quite affordable. Okay, and then of course any type of hair can get locked in that way as well. Then the 3rd category of people are those that their lifestyle afford them little time to do any other things, and they are willing to sacrifice some things or give up 1 or 2 things to have that time to themselves. This type of people can either go for bell micro lock, in which they use lock extension to braid or to twist their hair such that they kind of start with long locks from the beginning. And then the other type is sister lock. Sister lock is quite pricey just because it's a brand name and it is not everybody that can do it. It is only done by specialists, those that specialize in sister locks. Okay, whichever starter lock that you choose to start with deliberate steps, you're going to get a beautiful locks going for yourself. The 4th tips I have for you is what you need to do before you lock your hair. You need to make sure that your loose natural hair is free of any form of chemical or products. If you need your hair to be deep conditioned, then you can get it done. If you need your loose natural hair to be stretched, you can get it done as well. This some people prefer. Okay, and also the state of your scalp. If you are treating your scalp of one infection or the other, you need to be sure that that has been properly taken care of. Okay, and that you are free of any form of infection, because if you lock your hair while you are treating a kind of infection or the other, it's going to be very difficult for you to apply the medicine or whatsoever it is that you are using to treat the infection. So you make sure that your scalp is free of any infection. Okay, then the 3rd thing there is that if you have flair for colors and you wish your hair to be tinted as at the time that you lock it, then at the loose natural stage is when you should tint or color your hair. That is because when your hair is loose, the color, dye, or whatsoever that you're going to be needing will work evenly well on your hair, okay? And you don't need much manipulation or a professional to apply it for you. Of course, dyeing your hair require professional, but dyeing locked hair require professionals in dyeing lock hairs. Do you get? Okay, the fifth tip that you're going to be needing to start your lock is the tools that you need to get ready before you lock your hair. I know that so many people love to have beautiful things around them. They love to have beautiful things in their possession. So whatsoever that they want to use must be unique or must be beautiful. It's nice, it's lovely, but it is not so if you cannot afford it, okay? So one of the tools that you are going to be needing is a sharp tail comb. Sharp tail comb comes in different forms. If you are willing to purchase it on internet, you can see varieties of combs to use, and if you want to go to the nearest beauty store to get a beautiful one, you are free to do so. But you can also convert any form of comb that you have in your house, like I did when I wanted to install my hair. When I was loose natural, I had a particular style on that was called Anita Baker, and I had this comb that I was using. It's called Rake comb, and it came with two mouths this way. I've had this comb for a very long time. When I wanted to start my lock, what I did was to cut off one end of the tail and sharpen this one remaining with, you can use sandpaper to rub against it and sharpen the mouth. You can use blade to file it, and you can file it on a rough surface somewhere, any kind of rough surface. So this is a way of converting what you have to get what you need, okay? And then after some time, I went ahead to get myself this one, and of course I have about 3 of them already. Now that my lock is installed, established and all that, I don't usually use this anymore, okay? Except when I'm doing my RETIE and I need to like re-establish a line, a pattern, okay? Then another thing that you are going to be needing is you either get a bobby pin, which is quite affordable, or you get a clip on the internet or the nearest beauty store. Clip is quite I don't know the price, but I'm going to find out. Clip, I'm sure, is more pricey than bobby pin, and if you cannot afford either of these two, you can as well go for a black rubber band, which comes in large quantity with a very little amount of money. I think it goes for like 100 or 200. The last time I bought it was like 100 naira. That is what you are going to be using to pack the hair that you've already, parted. Another tool that you are going to be needing is spray bottle. Spray bottle comes in different forms, okay? There are fanciful ones, and there are ones that you can as well convert yourself, just like I converted the comb. If you feel that you don't want to wait for a long time for your order to get delivered, if you order for some on the internet, because there are some like these you're probably going to get from Amazon, and you're going to be waiting for a while to get it. I don't know how long, but I didn't need to wait. What I did when I started was to use one of the bottles that I had at home. This bottle was initially meant for cleaning kitchen surfaces and all. So what I did was to peel off the label, clean the bottle with distilled water, and then I filled it up with rose water and distilled water, to moisturize the hair subsequently. So those are the kind of things that you are going to be needing to install the lock if you are going to be doing it yourself. If not, then you don't need to get it ready to install your locks. Whosoever that is going to install your lock for you, we have all these tools ready. But if you want to be retwisting or re-interlocking your hair yourself, all these tools that I mentioned, you are going to be needing them. Okay, so the 6th tip I have is making sure that you are going to be using the right products on your hair. Okay, using the right product simply means that the products that you were using on your loose natural before cannot be used on your hair after it's been locked. If you have lotion like, cream like, gel like, some kind of gel, you cannot use it on your locks, because all these products are going to deposit residue on your hair, and they're going to make your locks to look dull and unattractive, and then later you're going to be wanting you're going to be wanting to like cut off the hair or lose the hair or just give up on the hair along the way. Okay, so you need the right products. All right, products to moisturize the hair, products to moisturize your scalp, which are oils, light oils like vitamin E oil, coconut oil, castor oil, olive oil, all, you know, those nourishing light oil that you have all over the place. There are so many of them. You make your research, make your inquiries, and you get the one that is suitable for you. Okay, and then the 7th tip I have for you is how often that you will need to shampoo your locks. When you're just starting your locks, you need to be careful of how much that you shampoo your lock or how less that it should be. This has a lot to do with how sensitive your scalp is or the kind of lifestyle that you have. If you shampoo your hair too often, this might affect the type of locks that you are starting with, especially if you're starting with comb curls. And if you shampoo your hair less often, it might also affect your scalp and trigger off some kind of, you know, infection and all that. These are something that you are going to get to know later, and you are going to be able to assess how much or how less you should wash your hair depending on how you perceive your hair and your scalp to be even before you locked your hair. With this tip, guys, I hope that you'll be able to carry a successful lock to its maturity stage. Okay, so it might sound so cumbersome or you might feel overwhelmed, but no, don't be. It's quite simple. You just need to be, you know, abreast with what you need to do and what you need not to do, and you need to get ready, you know, with Locjourney. Okay, so thank you guys for tuning in once again. Don't forget to like my video, subscribe if you love it, and stay blessed, stay beautiful, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.